You're ruining this, man.
You know I'm warming up. You know I'm warming up. This is what I always do. All right, come on. All right.
You didn't see the YouTube portion from last time about the watermelon.
Shit.
I have. It looks like I have a lot to catch up to.
Oh, you need to. Our podcast is a train wreck. Our podcast is a train wreck.
Well,
but people like it for some stupid reason.
We do try to stay on subject.
12% of the time.
12%.
But there's 2 episodes where we were about 85. 70.
You're rounding up, I suppose.
Okay, 70. Okay, fine.
All right.
Better than half.
So, all you gotta do is hit the record button. This is Anchor's app.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
it's like super easy.
Phone is on fire.
It is on fire. Look at that.
The Alicia Keys phone.
Make the fire fly around. It's cool. I try to turn off everything and clear any notification I have at all before we start. We've had problems in the past where the recording came out like fuzzy, you know, more or less that's what this is for. It's backup.
No, I was thinking much.
Hey, I watched Cobra Kai. See
okay,
that thing?
Can we go?
It's not Star Trek Voyager, man.
Lex is the
I
best part
still
to go.
don't understand why you watch Star Trek Voyager, but we're just gonna pass on that topic because that is in every episode.
It was. Whatever it is
Star
I'm
Trek
watching
Voyager was in every flipping episode.
Whatever it is I'm watching was in it. That's all it is.
Okay.
I'll move that over just a little bit more.
So we have ambient recordage.
Right.
Yeah.
Recordages?
Recordages.
Recordages.
It's like when you take your canoe over because there's no water, it's recordage.
Well, if you took a canoe over noodles, would it be canoodling?
Yes.
Sure.
Canoed over pool noodles.
Capoodling?
I don't know.
Yes.
All right, let's. I think we're good.
Are we?
No, but we're gonna.
We got no choice now.
All right.
Oh my God,
That's
our
the
first
best
guest.
Yes.
Well, our first human guest.
That's what I had to mention.
Yeah.
Do you want to get excited and say it?
No.
The way I don't step on your toes?
No, it'll be good.
You're wearing shoes, so it'll be harder for me to find.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
All right, let's do that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody.
Isaac, gotta be.
I knew you were gonna do that.
You know, you're not counting all the other entities that exist between ladies and gentlemen. What happens if they're children watching? They're not ladies or gentlemen, they're children.
If you prove to me there's 52, then we'll go with that. But for the time being, I'm sticking with ladies and gentlemen, and if you fit in the classification of everything in between or outside of that, and your pets, then we're good, right?
You know what? This could be somebody's pet gerbil's favorite podcast.
Well, we don't know that yet. But what we do know is today we have a first real human guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi. Yes, my name is Missy, or for all you plebeians out there, the Missy.
Hey, all right, I like it already.
Wait, are you a lady or a gentleman?
I am a human being. I don't know what's going on with you guys.
A human
Perfect.
being?
She's not a robot.
I am not a Cylon.
A human being?
Yes.
If we plant her, will she grow?
Human string being.
Ooh.
To be a string being would be great.
Can we like wait, we're in the South. Can we bread her and fry her?
Ew. That's bad.
Okay.
Alright, can we tempura her?
We need to move the bag of potato chips away.
Oh, sad face.
All right.
Oh.
No more crunching. All right. I know our creaky chairs are enough already.
There's no joy.
Yes. All right. Well, that's your host, Harry. I'm Pete, and because this is our first human...
Hey, hold on.
Wait.
That's Pete.
Thanks. In case you forgot. Well, because this is our first human guest, and the way we do things, we're gonna let her choose the subject.
I have a great one for you guys. You guys ready?
No.
Aw.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay,
No.
get ready. Let's get your guys' opinions on candy.
Like what kind
The
of
shoes?
Oh, I forgot about the shoes. I was thinking
We did.
candy, like the edible kinds.
We did an episode on non-edible shoes.
Yeah, so we were talking about the edible kind?
Yes.
Does that count? Or is that other episode that we can't repeat because we did that
The
already?
edible shoes?
The edible, well, let's move on then. And,
I was thinking chocolate. Where are you going?
Because candy does not necessarily mean chocolate.
It
Candy
doesn't.
is-
But we
there's
can
a-
start with chocolate.
Why do we have to start with chocolate?
Because that's what girls think of at first when you say candy. They go straight to chocolate. Chocolate has an all entity all by itself. You have your Kraft chocolate, good chocolate, the guest chocolate, and the chocolate that you give for Christmas to the in-laws that you don't like chocolate. And then of course you have the chocolate that you go overseas and you.
Wow. I think we've been outclassed today.
Cho-
Let's
chocolate
defer.
chocolate is complex.
Yes.
Yes.
And rich.
Yes.
It could be poor chocolate too if it's cheap, wouldn't it?
Well, oh yeah, that
There-
stuff that's
there's
only like
crack chocolate,
1% cocoa, and
The
you're like
crack
you bite in it, it's like wax. You can light a candle.
Yeah, I gotta ask though. Does white chocolate, in your opinion,
Mhm.
count as chocolate?
No, it's not made out of cocoa beans.
Bingo. So why do they call it white chocolate?
Because you've got to have equal rights.
I am pretty sure it comes down to that. I have no idea. Because if you go to your craft stores, because apparently candy making is a thing now, you can get multiple different colors of chocolate. You can get green and pink and blue and yellow, and it's all chocolate chips, but they're not made out of cocoa beans.
Then how does it
What?
chocolate then?
Yeah, again, but then they say white chocolate, so I guess they kind of get away with it.
Well, you gotta have white chocolate in order to make them different colors.
I guess you couldn't color the dark chocolate? The
Oh,
brown
no, I
chocolate?
don't. Yeah, it doesn't work.
I want to see you turn them red.
Well, give me a tattoo gun.
Yes.
You won't really know. You could be inking for a while and it'd still be like, meh.
You're not dark enough to be purple.
No, I'm not dark enough to
But
be.
you know what? What I have seen that has become more popular with those with darker skin?
White tattoos.
Well, glow in the dark ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and scarring.
Yeah, scarring ain't cool. I'm not a big fan of scarring.
Okay.
Well, the
okay.
glow in the dark ones are
Let's
really neat,
go back to chocolate.
Oh man, she's trying to keep us on. Oh my lord, she's
We went over
trying
to
to keep
tattoos.
us
We
on.
went over here with chocolate.
Okay, so yeah.
Even the Google didn't do that.
I know. Don't say that. You know what happens every time you say that.
Hey, you got a new phone too, so we gotta be careful.
Fancy.
Yeah, because it'll start talking and we're not ready for that.
Well, those androids always have some sort of like sweets and candy type name to them as well.
They do.
Do you know what your latest operating system is?
Hot chocolate with marshmallows. I don't know.
Probably. I don't know.
So chocolate. So I am a big fan of
How big?
Swiss chocolate.
Like, what,
And
what
Belgian
makes it
chocolate.
Swiss chocolate?
Because they make it up in the Alps and it's kind of cold up
Well,
there.
what about
so-
Swiss cheese? They don't make it necessarily there.
Yeah, they do. Where do you think it came from?
Wisconsin, probably.
No. Swiss cheese came from the Swiss. I mean, it was a process.
All right. Okay, I may be a girl,
Okay.
and
yeah.
I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed. However, I do like to think I have an edge. Now, from what I understand, cocoa beans are not grown in the Swiss Alps. They're grown in hotter climate, which Switzerland is not.
Like
So-
Colombia.
Hold on. But
Peru.
you're no
Argentina.
airplanes.
They're grown in
I mean,
airplanes.
They're
it's,
grown in
exactly.
airplanes?
They grow the beans in airplanes.
What?
And because you can
Oh.
fly the airplane around in a hotter environment and grow the beans and then fly it back to Switzerland.
How long does that plane have to stay in the air to
How
grow
many
beans?
balls?
Airborne
plane?
refueler. I mean, we're gonna go all in if we're gonna do this right. There's a regular rendezvous with an airborne refuel until the beans are ready.
Do you have a idea how big a cocoa bean tree is and how big the cocoa beans are?
No.
Have you ever seen some of those big the star lifter? I mean, it can hold a plane. So yeah, we could do that. Yeah, it's no big deal.
Okay, so all right.
Yeah.
Swiss chocolate. Why is it your favorite?
Because it has a higher percentage of cocoa and it tends to seem to be creamier and smoother than the lower percentage cocos. We won't say things like Hershey. So it's a richer more satisfied. Like one piece of it is just so decadently rich. You're like, I'm good with it. You're not eating a bar of Swiss chocolate.
Yeah, I do that with like Hershey's too. I'm like, that's enough.
Yes, because it's crap. I mean, let's.
To be fair, Hershey's chocolate formula has changed, which is very sad. When Hershey moved
I
their
guess that means it didn't change for the better.
no, because they moved their plants down to Mexico.
We're closer to the cocoa bean.
It was in Pennsylvania or something like
Yes,
that.
Hershey,
Hershey,
yeah.
Pennsylvania is amazing. The whole town smells like chocolate. Well, it used to.
It still does if you go closer to the Wilbur's chocolate factory.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it may be closer to the cocoa bean. However, they don't use nearly as enough milk. I don't think they use any milk anymore. I think it's strictly cocoa bean and oil.
Is the milk like the expensive part? And they're just trying to make it cheaper? Or
I
I thought
Do they
everybody
have cows
liked
in
the
Mexico?
milk chocolate. I suppose they have cows in Mexico.
mean, but do they? I don't know. They should have cows.
I mean, well, we know that the strawberry milk comes from strawberry cows, and chocolate milk comes from chocolate cows.
Well, I know, and they're all in
Chocolate
Hershey,
milk
But
is
Pennsylvania.
I've never seen Mexican cows or Mexican milk. I mean, so I don't know about Mexican cows.
It's spicy.
Oh,
That one's-
spicy milk.
It's spicy milk. Yeah.
Oh.
Because Hershey.
I might like it.
You would. Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
Because
I want to try it. If there's spicy milk out there, someone let us know. Not robots questions at gmail.com. I want to try it.
Okay, that's easy to come by. I have ghost peppers growing in my yard. Go.
You gotta milk your ghost pepper?
No,
Yes.
you put it in and then shake it. And well, hey, if you can hold on, if you can milk an almond, you can milk a ghost pepper.
Well, almonds don't have teeth, so I don't know how.
Well,
that works.
apparently you can milk them. So we can, if you can milk an almond, you can milk a ghost pepper.
You know, I gotta tell you, look,
It's got to be ethereal, I'm sure.
Just because you can milk it doesn't mean you should. All right.
If you milk a ghost pepper, don't touch your eyeballs. That's for darn sure. Or any other appendages that may.
You may want to use at any point in the distant future or something. Who knows?
Well,
So,
you know how
no,
I am
we
with the
can-
ghost peppers. I ate like the half a bag because it was crunchy of the Chex Mix.
I know, but you know, I'm figuring the same way that they make the almond milk there, we could do a process and try to make the ghost pepper milk for use. But you see, the problem is, isn't milk one of the things that negate the bite of a pepper? So now you've neutralized it, so you kind of get like the flavor, but not the kick.
It sounds
Okay.
like your stomach's gonna be really confused.
Okay. No.
Yes,
No.
because if you get because it's an oil and you hit it with a base, and the
Yes.
base didn't.
No, acid index.
Milk doesn't really work to negate the fire of peppers. Sugar does.
Oh crap! There we go. That's why America consumes 7 times more sugar than everyone else.
Okay.
in the
That's
world.
why candy's so popular.
Say-
Because you can ghost
Next time
pepper
I have
and
ghost
you
peppers,
chase it with
have
a
a pack of
Hershey
sugar.
bar.
I'm gonna get me some like lemon heads or something.
No, sugar.
Just
Packet of
regular
sugar.
sugar?
Just regular sugar. will
That's
take
not
that
as
fire.
fun.
Yeah,
Candy's fun though. That's why you probably chose
Exactly.
candy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
'Cause
Well,
Do you have a favorite candy?
Oh,
there's so many to choose.
for chocolate, it would either be UK Cadbury's from the UK, not from the States. 'cause
That's fair.
Okay.
That's a good
I
Do
candy.
they
have-
still have toys on them? Wait, no, that's
No. You're
Kinder
thinking
Eggs.
the
Kinder Egg.
the ball, the ball,
Yeah,
with
no.
Yeah.
Milka chocolate is one of my favorites.
Milk, I swear
do
to God,
like
milk is overrated.
No, well, compare. If I have a choice between a Milka bar and a Hershey bar, I'm going for
Okay,
Milka.
I'm gonna agree with you there. If I had a choice between Hershey's and Milka, I'm gonna go Milka. But if I had a choice between, say, Milka and Lint, I'm going Lint.
If I had a choice between any of them, one of them that is crunchy, I'm going with the one that's crunchy.
Go for the hazelnut one. It's really good.
We'll throw.
I can't have hazelnut.
Yeah, he's
Sandpaper.
learning.
I know.
We, you know what? Just for
It's a tree nut.
you,
I can't eat tree nuts.
just for you, I would remelt it and put your ghost pepper Chex Mix in there, so you get a little of the
That's like
bite
crunchy
and the
ghost pepper.
crunch all at the
Crunchy
same time.
ghost pepper chocolate. That sounds actually really awesome.
It does, doesn't it? There's something about that that sounds kind of cool.
Somebody get on that now.
I got a double boiler. Let me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
All
sure
right.
it's in your car, right?
Maybe.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh.
But you know, what about we?
Instapot.
Oh.
And then we were getting some molds, and we need ghost pepper shaped molds. And we would, oh dude, this would be awesome. And we would pour it, and it would be like ghost pepper crunch chocolate. Dude,
I have skulls and crossbones molds.
that's Halloweenish. I'm thinking pain
That's
death
every
and
day.
tracking. No.
I gotta say, it's a piratitude. It's important. It's every day.
It's every day. This is a pirate society. We are in Florida.
Yeah, pirates culture.
Yes.
Har har.
No, it's R.
Arr.
Yeah. There you go. Good job. I knew it was in you somewhere.
I mean, we have Grimaldi's. Have you guys been to Grimaldi's? Grimaldi's?
I know
Or
someone that
Belu's.
works at Grimaldi's. I've heard of Grimaldi's, but I've not been to Grimaldi's.
You know, I'm not a fan of sweets. In general, I like sugar, stuff like that. I don't really eat them. But if you put in front of me Twizzlers or Red Vines,
Red Vines over Twizzlers.
What's the difference?
But, oh my God, Red Vines are so much better than
Red
Twizzlers.
Vines are softer. They're kind of a little bit more on the grainier side with like the sugary sort of feel to them, but they are not like waxy and kind of chewy and stuck in your teeth like
And
the
if you
Twizzlers
get the right one, they are actually sweetened with apple juice.
or cherry juice or whatever their flavor is. Yeah,
Yes.
they're really good.
Yeah.
See, I'll get the red licorice that's made in the UK,
There we go back to the Nutella.
and they use bona fide sugar cane. It's really good. Does it get stuff in
That
there?
seems to be the thing with candies. Like if you say, "Oh, I want to have the best candies out there," someone's gonna go, "Well, this one's made with sugar instead of corn syrup. We're buying that." Why on earth is the corn syrup stuff so popular? Is it just because it's like
Cheap.
really
It's
cheap?
And it's we're not getting political, and it subsidized the farm subsidy because if you grow corn, we make corn syrup.
Okay.
So we'll get off that
Yeah,
topic.
but we got corn fuel out there that all the turbo guys are really liking.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Well,
the
it's just
E85
cheap.
super popular for anybody with really high performance engines. Oh my goodness, they love it.
Maybe I
It's a
need to
sweetener,
purge the
but so is
Audi and
glycine.
Well, you know,
Well,
you've got other
glyphosate,
things that you
yeah.
have to do to your car before you run. You can't just put that in there and go, yes, we're the best. No, it needs to be tuned for it. And it uses way more fuel, but it's so much cheaper it offsets it. Maybe you have to stop at the gas station more often, but the amount of power you can get out of your car safer is, I mean, it's huge.
So I should make sure that when I buy the S6, it's tuned for that automatically.
It will come out of the box that way.
Well,
it's a new
gonna
car.
be used, so I'm gonna have to go get it modded.
Well, by the time you get it, it'll be a used car.
Yeah.
But it's a new car now because it just
Yeah.
came out.
Well, no, it didn't just come out; it just came here.
Well, yeah, it just came to the United States. Well, it's a 2021 model.
Yeah, cool.
So another 3 years, we'll possibly be able to look at it a little closer.
By
maybe-
that point in time, my hand-eye coordination will be
Well, then you'll want it in an automatic instead of a manual.
wow, ouch. Okay, yeah, I see
Well,
how this is
you've
gonna
been
go.
around for 1,000+ years. I mean, you really think your hand-eye coordination is going to be worse after?
Millennia, 1,000 plus. I've been here for a while.
You've been here since before here.
Look, that whole entire turn the light on thing. I was like, dude, no, stop that.
Let me put my sunglasses on first.
Let me invent them.
You didn't invent them?
How did I have? There was no sun. Why would I have sunglasses?
That's a good
Oh,
point.
there was- let's think about this.
So when the lights finally came on, you were like,
How'd you know?
oh, okay.
And then there was no shade forever, and then this happened. You know.
Yeah, your tan is pretty good.
yeah. It's. I've got lots of tannins.
Okay. Tannins are in wood.
And red wine and tannins.
Yeah, from wood.
Okay, so
Candies.
candies.
Yes.
Do you remember when they made the little slip-on jelly ones? Those are awesome.
You slip on jelly?
They're candies.
Well, the slippery jelly is not a candy, is it?
Not the shoes, the edible kind.
Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked.
You know, we got the different types of chocolate.
I was on a third category, apparently.
Wait. Come on.
Yes, so me personally, I'm a lint guy. I mean, I will take
From
one.
the dryer?
Yes, I will
The
take.
belly button?
Ew.
Oh my God, the
Ew.
best kind.
Ew.
Cause you get a little navel jelly in that bad boy. It
That's
gets rid of
the
rust
jelly.
and everything. Yeah.
Hey.
But the
No.
little lint milk chocolate truffle. Oh my god. Just one is
Okay.
like.
Well, when it comes to like Valentine's Day and stuff, and I go to buy the candies that I don't
you
know
Russell
about.
Stover, don't you?
I used to,
Yeah.
because I didn't know any better. But
Do you know
my
better
wife
now?
goes, "Hey, no, this is what I want. Go get that. It's at this store."
Did you at
I
least
go, "Okay,
upgrade
thank you."
to Ghirardelli's? I mean,
It's the one that she wants. Whatever it is she says that she's in the mood for, that's what I'm gonna go get.
Alright, you're gonna have to introduce her to like the Grimaldi's truffles because they're really good.
are they
They
I'm
have
gonna
ghost
have to
pepper.
just
They have
buy
ghost
'em.
pepper truffles.
She doesn't like spicy stuff,
ghost
But
pepper
you do.
truffles?
but I don't really like sweets.
But it's not. It's ghost pepper.
Mm.
It's the best of both worlds.
And they have other things there. You know, just try them.
Yeah, the chocolate covered potato chip. You get crunch and chocolate. You get.
And salt and sweet.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Can we chocolate covered potato chip and then fry it with like the same dough that they use at like carnivals?
Carnivals.
Put that on
So
a stick.
funnel
Heart attack
cake.
on a plate? Yes, let's do it.
Funnel cake dough coated, chocolate dipped potato chip
Not
on
just
a
any,
stick.
not just any potato chip, sweet potato chips.
Oh
yeah.
my God! I think
Yeah.
you just come up with a thing.
I think we came up with the sides for the pork-filled donut.
Pork filled donut.
Oh, you gotta listen to that
We're
episode.
we're deep frying bao? Why
No,
we deep frying bao?
No.
Well, that's a pork filled donut.
No.
Well, we have an episode a while back
No.
called "What's Wrong with Being a Donut,"
Yeah.
and by the end of it, we invented pretty much the perfect donut.
Yeah, because it had protein.
Yes.
It's the pork filled. It's the pork filled donut. It's the
Wait a minute,
Chinese.
this is already a thing, is what you're saying?
Hey,
We didn't
well,
invent anything.
the
We're
Chinese-
buying
Well, the
time.
deep frying part.
The Chinese pork, the pork roll, because those pork buns are just so.
You make it sound like it's a candy.
It darn near is. That pork is just so good and smoky and sweet at the same time, and you're like,
Now, one of the candies that I don't mind getting as well is the little Andes mints. The chocolate and mint.
that. But that no, it's not Andes mints. It's an Andes
What is
candy.
it called again?
It's an Andes candy.
Andes candies, yeah.
And so that would obviously be a candy because it's in the name,
Right.
like the shoe.
Okay. I'm not wearing those. I mean, they're a little small for my feet.
But of course, they also come in jelly too, so you can probably jar it in little slip it out. Yeah.
Can you? Ew.
Yeah.
Can you smear it on toast?
Ew. Alright, so
Probably
I have
not.
a question. So girls like chocolate for certain reasons. Boys usually don't. So what do boys like?
Beer.
Candy wise.
Oh.
But they do have candy beer. They do have chocolate beer, which is very good. If you put half of that in with a little bit of raspberry, oh, that's really good. Or the cherry wheat, yeah, the chocolate beer with the cherry, that's really good too.
I
did.
We need to do an episode on beer.
No,
I'm
no,
so into that one.
no,
Yeah.
and no,
Terrible
no,
beer. Have you ever had terrible beer?
No.
From the Unibrow Brewery? Oh,
no.
so good.
We cannot.
You said
do
the
an episode.
Unibrow Brewery?
Unibrow.
Unibrow?
Unibrow.
Oh.
No, we cannot do an episode. on
Why?
beer. No.
I'll do
This
it with you.
the mouse
You can
woman.
sit over there.
Okay.
He can be the guest.
Okay.
We know what happens when you upset the mouse. We can't upset the mouse.
We're not gonna. How are we gonna upset the mouse about doing it?
Is the mouse pro beer? The mouse is children beer. No.
Hello.
Then we won't go to the
Epcot.
house. We won't go.
Epcot has.
Beer.
But the
Beer.
mouse isn't standing at Epcot, and the mouse is kind of one of our sponsors. Look,
Look, if
one
he
of
wasn't getting
their
surrounded by
avenues.
kids, he'd be in the Germany section getting his Hefeweizen.
And pretzel.
Yeah, and big pretzel.
It's some mustard to dip it in.
Yes.
Gotta have that
Of course.
Pretzel. Yeah. No, so let's not upset the mouse. We're not going to do an episode on beer.
They have chocolate beer.
Oktoberfest. At
No,
Epcot.
no.
I mean, the mouse must like it,
No.
or else they wouldn't do the beer fest.
That-
This is
Well,
true.
this money.
And the
This
beer
is
garden.
See? Yeah.
I've
Mhm.
never seen. How do you what? How do you grow beer in a garden?
It's amazing. You have these little tubes.
Ooh, I think I've been outdone. We may not have this guest back because
Aww.
Harry's on his heels here. This ain't cool.
Hey man, you're getting roped up. I like it.
No. Usually it's you on your heels. This is not fun.
We got a float like butterfly, sting like a bee. And you're the target.
Apparently. Wow. Yeah. No. There's no beer gardens. There's no. There were no hanging beer gardens of Macedonia.
See, those are the best ones because the tubes come down and you just push it, and then there's less foam when they're hanging.
Wow.
Huh.
It's
Wow.
great because all the foam goes to the top, so you get all the. That's wonderful.
Wow.
Huh.
I look at you. What is this? What is this?
That sounds awesome. We gotta do an episode on
It's
beer.
No.
physics at its best.
No,
No?
we're not combining physics with beer.
That's how beer came about. They wanted bubbles,
So, candy.
candy,
Candy.
and
Now, as a quote unquote boy,
Yeah.
I appreciate a fine chocolate. I mean, I've got taste buds.
We've talked so much about chocolates. We should have been about chocolates.
No, we're moving on from chocolate, but if you're not gonna have chocolate in any of its forms, the M form, the bar form, the
liquid fondue.
the
form.
nugget form. Oh yes, the liquid fondue, because you know.
Well, not just the M, but the and M.
Oh yeah, and you know they actually have combined the two, so you can M and bar all at the same damn time.
It's okay. It slipped enough.
Yeah. So you know so you can get the best of all of those worlds.
And the and M's are crunchy.
And if you stick it
you
in
get
a
'em
bar,
with the peanuts.
now you get
Mm-hmm. Snickers? Almost.
now
Not quite.
you get crunch and peanut and all that in a bar, because they will make that because they have
Add
that.
some nougat.
No, that's a different animal
We had
now.
ghost pepper and we had a little piece of lemon.
But why is everything gonna have ghost pepper in it?
Okay, how about
No.
Well, she's growing ghost peppers apparently, so
What is
lots
it?
of?
probably likes them.
What?
You're getting ghost peppers whether you like it
You
or
want
not.
some?
Sure.
Great, I have plenty.
All right.
What?
Candies. We're working on shoes.
Candied ghost peppers?
You know,
Yes, dip them in chocolate.
ghost pepper jam.
Hmm.
I'm in.
I don't know if that will work.
Think about that, because you could smear it on like a piece of salmon or maybe a piece of sword.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Man.
Think about that.
Oh, yes, a fish spread. That would be amazing.
I'm in.
You could
That's
take
like
like
candied fish.
Yes.
you could take a tablespoon of it, stir it into your chili.
I need more than a tablespoon.
Well, you need it to be nuclear hot. Stick, the good old Bugs Bunny. Ooh, cartoons. The good old Bugs Bunny movie where you stir it and then the spoon comes out and it's all melted. Yeah.
The spoon's still in it.
Yeah.
Old man. Close. Close.
So you could jelly the ghost pepper.
The again.
I
do
love
the-
the sound effects. Yeah.
Sandwich.
I think that means you're spreading it on toast or bread or something.
Yes, if you make whatever your favorite meat substance is,
Uh-oh.
Oh, new
whatever your favorite meat substances is, and you can smear some of the jelly on top to add a little kick to your sandwich.
Well, since I am into fishing, put it on some trout or something. That sounds like a good idea.
Or
Yeah.
yank your trout out and do it the good old-fashioned way where you stab it with a stick and you do it over a fire and you dip your trout in your jelly.
What do you mean old fashioned? That's what I would do tomorrow, probably.
Let's move along.
Oh.
And
I want to see pictures of his fish on the end of a stick.
he always takes pictures of his fishing. He's
Yeah.
caught some really cool fish too. Speaking
Oh.
of fish, have you
Oh.
caught the
Swedish.
Swedish fish? You knew where it was going.
No, I think
Expect
they
your teeth
taste
to taste forever.
No, Swedish fish. If
I
you
think they
have
taste terrible.
No, they do not. They taste
Okay.
intriguing.
Okay, if you get the Swedish fish from the UK,
Oh, here we
Here
go.
it is.
it's completely
Because it's
different.
made with
Real
cane sugar.
Is there any candies in the U.S. you actually like?
the shoes.
No, edible stuff, not edible shoes.
A Starburst don't suck.
Some of them do. Like I'm a big fan of the red Starburst and the pink Starburst.
Wait, hold
Those are my
on.
two
Something a little
favorites.
closer, but I think would be okay here now later.
They don't make them like they used to.
No, it's-
Because when I was a
but
kid, the Now or Later
they're
was
big.
the size of a
Now later. Now they're the size of Starbucks.
big screen
Or
TV.
Slowpokes. Remember Slowpokes?
I was never a fan of the slowpoke.
That's how you get your teeth out. So you can
No,
do
no, no.
teeth
That's
there.
what Swedish fish are for. That and the Charleston chew. Holy crap! Would that try to rip your teeth out of your head?
Bit of honey.
Oh my god! Yes! I love to eat some bit of honey. When I was little.
Those are U.S. candies,
Mhm.
and you're not going, hey man, those are made with corn syrup now and they suck. No, they're still great.
I haven't had a bit of honey in decades.
They probably changed their
They're
form.
probably at the dollar store you sent me to the other day, which was
Oh,
weird.
Did it
It's
work?
the first time I've ever been in a dollar store.
Did you find what you needed?
I
though?
did. I did find gobstoppers.
Right where I told you. weren't
Exactly
it?
where they were at.
See?
Yep.
Remember a little map in my head.
Now, what do you guys think about that new Harry Potter jelly bean challenge thing?
Huh?
What?
What?
What is that?
What?
Wait, that's another candy, the jelly
It
bean.
is.
Jelly bean.
So, you guys haven't heard of Bamboozled? What?
I've heard of the
Don't you guys have
bamboozled.
kids?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the only one who doesn't have children here, and you guys don't know what the Bamboozled
First off,
Wait a minute.
she's not met Merida, so she does not know what she's talking about.
That's fair.
Okay.
He's not
You know.
met my daughter.
Okay,
Mer-
okay, okay.
Merida's
I'll give
a
you-
completely
I will
different
give
entity.
you a very short rundown. Bright red hair,
Okay,
bright blue eyes,
yes.
has 2 samurai swords,
Yes.
What did you
trained
say?
knowing how to use them,
I wanna be
Weaponry.
your friend.
Just say
and she's
weaponry.
good with a bow.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
She's a teenager.
yeah.
Awesome.
That just makes it all that
So
much more
the
crispy.
cartoon was made after her.
Pretty much, yeah.
Honestly, the whole hair that was like that, big and red,
Yes, that
she
was
just
her
cut
look.
it recently.
Yep,
But that was 100% her look.
yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is why I nicknamed her Merida, because I was like, as soon as I was like, holy crap, it's Merida.
Yeah.
Patriotic baby. Red, white, and blue.
Oh, yes.
And
Okay.
she's got freckles too, so it's got the stars.
There you go, yeah. I'm gonna call them stars now. Yeah,
I have
like
freckles
that.
too, it's on my shoulders.
Yeah, yeah.
See, look, so do I. You know.
Well, they're
So-
just joining hands like
Yeah,
mine do.
they
when I
mine
have the
hold
sun.
hands, yeah. Mine are
Okay.
like, block that sun! Okay.
So Bamboozled are these jelly beans.
Oh, the ones that come in the mutant flavors, you never know what you're gonna get.
Exactly, the disgusting ones.
So you could get like puke,
Yes.
fart,
Ew.
the
Rotten
dog.
eggs.
Yes, yes. So it's essentially you roll the dice and pray to God you don't throw up.
Okay, so you want like a handful of jelly beans, and you're getting like, oh, cherry, banana, oh, strawberry, dog turd. Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes. I am not a fan because
This
you
sounds
know
like
I'm.
something a 9-year-old would like.
They usually buy them.
Yeah, that's exactly.
9-year-olds are actually in stores by themselves buying things.
Yes. Nowadays and
Well,
look,
yeah, because parents give them money all the time.
Yeah, and now they
That's
have
true.
phones and they can just kind of tap.
A good point. I mean, no value on money, just bloop.
Wait,
Yeah.
does it make that sound?
If you have sound turned on, yours probably will too.
You got a new phone?
Ha ha.
So, candy. Why am I the one reining this in? But yes, a lot of the American candies when we were little, the candy cigarettes, you blow
Good.
like the
When were you little?
well, okay, so I wasn't well.
You were little back when they invented stone.
Well, rock candy. There we go.
Hey!
Yes.
Yeah, rock
Yes,
candy.
rock
You know,
candy,
if
that's
you let it grow on a stick, that used to always be like a science thing.
In
Yeah.
Boy Scouts, we did the rock candy as a little science thing. Yeah.
Now it's cool to have a little rock candy on a stick for tea parties in the
That's your
UK.
sweetener, as opposed to. No, they do it here too.
Not as much here because
Yeah, we don't tea party here, but
No,
it's
no.
available to
Yeah.
because you stir with it and it sweetens your tea.
it's fancy.
I like to drink my tea like I like to drink my scotch.
Cool.
Hot.
Straight. Hot. I'm not winning today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not winning today.
I don't know anybody that wants their scotch hot. I mean,
That's weird.
I would try
Ooh,
it.
toddy. So
Yeah,
hot
that's
with
true.
some butter in it. And,
Yeah. Butter?
It's bourbon.
Why on earth would I drink bourbon when I have scotch?
That's what I'm asking.
No, the scotch is like the candy of
It is.
whiskey.
Of brown liquors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you
You know,
get the
candy
monster.
is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Yes.
I'm not reverting to that episode. Don't matter. Okay.
Hey,
And,
he said it in both the original and the abomination.
So we're back to. So we were going through the array of American candies, and there's The Now or Later used to be massive. I remember, and it would like stick, and the roof of your mouth would be covered in Now or Later. And you talk like this
You talk
because your
funny.
tongue
Yeah.
couldn't get where it was supposed to.
What was your favorite flavor?
Oh, green. Oh,
The
it's
green
sour
apple was awesome.
Oh my, there
Yes.
was no other flavor. Nobody's
hold on.
green apple has ever been as good as the
I will agree with that.
original formula Now or Later green apple.
The Now and Laters though, they didn't just have the green apple. That was amazing though. They had their banana flavored one.
Oh my god, the banana was
Nobody else made the banana flavor that was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
You're 100%.
Okay, so we
Yep.
had all sorts of different.
But then there was the watermelon too. The watermelon was,
That was
really good.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I know, all the formulas were changed.
Well, they have all these sodas. Like in Texas, they have the Big
soda?
Red. That's like.
Oh, Big Red, well, you can get it here. Well, it used to be
We
over
can.
here.
We could here for a little while.
And then they had Big Blue too.
But
Which was kind
nobody
of a
ever
cream
had
version
like
of Big Red.
big yellow. There was never like a banana flavored soda. How come there's all these banana candies and banana this and banana? I mean, even the fruit drinks and stuff out there have strawberry banana.
You can get it at Thrifty Produce.
Yeah.
There's banana sodas
It's
at
a
a
Caribbean
Thrifty soda.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a Caribbean. Yeah, you could get banana
And
flavored soda.
tamarind.
Yeah, and tamarind.
Oh, well,
maybe-
tamarind, I'll go for that.
Yeah, you
I don't
can
drink
get that at
sodas, but you
Walmart.
see tamarind
You
soda,
can-
I'm
you
getting
can-
it.
You can get tamarindo at Walmart, and I think Publix may also carry it. I'm not 100% sure.
You can get all of them down Thrifty Produce by me.
The last time I had a tamarind soda was Lebanon, and it was amazing.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
called Freeze. Freeze.
Oh, if that's the case, you gotta go to that little place in West Melbourne, right by FIT. There's a little Arabic store, and they have all that there.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
I will
Uh-oh.
get some for you, and I'll pass them off to Harry.
There we go. Yes. Tamarind, please.
You got it.
Yes.
That's, you'll get the Lebna, we'll get you some tamarind, it'll be good.
That's we'll go with a couple of bottles of it so then my kids can try it too if we could.
Okay.
Yes.
I consume
And we'll have to
not
get some
liking this.
Turkish Delight
Which is?
candy.
From the
The
UK. Yeah. Knew that.
What?
So America was good for taffy though. We taffy.
The Laffy
Saltwater
taffy.
taffy, yes.
The
And then we
saltwater
had
taffy.
saltwater,
Eucalypt
we
Beach,
had
yes.
Laffy, so that whole entire taffying thing was taffy poles.
What is taffy made out of? Just sugar? And
No,
there's got to be other
some sort of
substances.
emulsifier so that it would kind
It
of.
wouldn't be so lappy.
Another thing to take the teeth out for the tooth fairy.
Yes.
Easy way
How'd
to
that
do
go
it.
again? Okay.
That's disturbing. Yeah. Now we've got new sounds. These sounds are completely new to the
I'm definitely
podcast.
gonna cut this out and use that as the beep over top of when you curse accidentally. Bump or whatever that was. That's perfect.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Good times, yeah.
Yeah, so where are we down the sea of we ignored one major group of candy
We did?
because you brought it up but we didn't pursue it. Wonkas. Gobstoppers are an entity unto themselves.
There is the round hard candy section, and there's a lot of them. Yeah.
No,
The
it's
everlasting
not
gobstoppers really aren't everlasting. Do you notice that?
Well, if they were, then you'd ever only
You don't need one. Yeah.
And then it'd be, just like if you create the Honda Element and it never ever breaks,
Then Honda will stop making it, and
because there's no
2013.
profit in it because it doesn't break.
because then I can drive it for forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's-
can't. There shouldn't be a forever car.
331,000 miles right now, by the way.
That's quite impressive. Quite impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. But does that include the crap candy that we leave out on desk for when people come?
So
But I
You're
like the
referring to-
little strawberry ones.
Okay, the
like-
strawberry ones are nice, but you
They're
don't find
great.
those all the time. You're like the 5-pound bag of the peppermint candies.
Hey, whoa, back up off the peppermint candies now. Because let me tell you.
What about the spearmint ones? They
No,
come in 5-pound bags.
no spearmint. No spearmint. But those red stripes, all day.
They're all right. Now, there's different types though.
Oh yeah. 'cause
There's ones
the
that are
ones
like hard and
don't
they
melt
like
in your mouth.
put
and
them
then
between
just-
your teeth, and they're
Oh,
like
well,
shards of
Actually,
glass.
you put it between your cheek and gum like a
what?
gobstopper,
Oh,
and
man.
it keeps your breath fresh for like a week.
Yeah,
It
there's
takes
there's
that
ones
long
that
to
are a
melt.
little softer.
Yeah, those are awesome.
They're amazing.
Yes, they just kind
Those-
of melt away in your mouth.
Those are Gibraltars. I learned that when we went up to Salem, and we went to the
For the
oldest.
witch trials?
No, ew. So we went there.
You gotta explain that you part later.
The oldest candy store in the world. Well, in America, we went
In
there.
America, not the world.
In America.
In America.
So they call them Gibraltars, and they make them in a great big thing about the size of that table, and they pick it up when it dries, and they go whap, and then you break it off and you
Make
go.
that sound again.
Thwap.
No, WAP. It
Oh,
was no
WAP.
what.
It was WAP,
Yeah.
not thwap.
Wireless access protocol.
Oh, okay, gotcha. WAP.
Technology. No, not WAP.
WAP.
That would be without papers. That's a derogatory thing that they used to call Italians back in the day.
So WAP and Nene?
That's white Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
No, not this time.
Yeah, because we avoided that topic one day. Boy, did we avoid that topic. Yeah.
Yeah, we have an episode about wasps.
Oh, yeah, they're fun.
Murder.
Yeah, murderers.
Yeah.
Murder ones.
Yeah.
But yes, the Gibraltars are amazing. They melt in your mouth. Now people call them Dinnermans.
Oh, you're talking about those.
Yes, because they just melt in your mouth.
I know what she's talking about. It's a different one. We're not talking about the red stripe ones.
No, the ones
There's
that
the
you
little
get-
teeny tiny ones that your grandmother had in that jar, or the glass could get.
The little sort of rectangular buckets.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
those are awesome.
Oh man, those were great because she always had them no matter.
Well, that's
And
also
some of
the
them-
person that had the little strawberry ones that you're like, those are hard to find. No. All you gotta do is go to an old lady's house. Guaranteed, they're somewhere in that
Because
house.
they're not eating them and they're like 18
Well, they
million
can't
years
mess with the
old
sugar
because
count.
they don't really biodegrade or rot.
Or they're too far up, they can't reach
Those
them.
are Twinkies.
No, the Twinkie.
Twinkies
has
are
a-
not candy.
The Twinkie has a half-life of I think 1.2 billion years.
Twinkies aren't food anymore. The cream used to be cream, but again the formula changed, and now it's a food grade plaster. I didn't know there was such a thing, and I am horrified. Food grade plaster.
Mm-hmm.
Grade
Mm-hmm.
plaster.
So in a rough situation, if you can't find spackle, you can hit your gas station, grab a Twinkie, squeeze it on the hole, and then let it dry and paint it.
Yes. See that.
Then later you can eat your wall.
Hey,
Wall
emergency
lickers.
situations.
Wall lickers, yell at that. I
Yeah.
can drag your tongue across it.
Yeah, you put it all over your window, and it looks just like all the people who wish they were there instead of you.
See,
Window lickers.
this is the reason why you have to read your food labels. Like, if you see in your food label cellulose, do you have any idea what that is?
Sawdust.
Fat,
It's pine sawdust.
Yeah, it's sawdust.
cellulose,
Yeah.
is sawdust.
So if you are purchasing
From what kind of tree though?
Pine. usually.
Pine.
So
Oh.
if you're purchasing say you're purchasing a Parmesan cheese and it says cellulose in the, yeah, that's what that is.
But it's in almost all of your prepackaged crap stuff.
Oh,
like
wait a minute. Is that
powder.
where they have it all powdered, so
Mhm.
then you get the shredded cheese and it doesn't clump together?
Yeah.
But it extends food. Like, it's in all your lean cuisines, all your Hungry Man Jacks, cellulose. But
Sounds like you're getting plenty of fiber in your diet.
exactly, pretty much. And propylene glycol, that's a sweetener.
Yes, it is.
You know what they use propylene glycol for? To de-ice planes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Ew.
was gonna say it's an
Yep.
alcohol.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's in a
Delicious.
lot of,
I've licked
Protox.
many an airplane in my day.
really?
Yeah, airplane sickles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because all that time I spent in the Northeast, and every now and then the trips out to Colorado and stuff. And
Well, that's
skiing.
where the veterans memorials get the idea of putting planes on a stick. The lollipop.
And if you have the propylene glycol, your tongue will not stick to it. Is that right?
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Have you tried?
No, I didn't.
But my tongue has never been stuck to a plane before, so that's probably true.
Okay, there we go.
Then again, I
Wait,
really
you
don't
licked
lick
a
too many planes.
I'm glad you haven't licked any planes.
I can't say I haven't licked any planes.
That you recall.
That you recall?
Well, I mean, I'm a retired Navy pilot, so there's always the chance.
He licked a plane. He totally
I've
licked
probably licked a couple of planes.
it. Totally licked a plane. Like, this one's mine. Blah. Drug or something.
I've definitely kissed a few planes.
For getting you back alive.
Well, the ground afterwards too. So-
I shouldn't have survived that.
oh boy.
So we've gone through the taffy and with the gobstopper, man. The gobstopper. and the oddness of flavor, because it's like a flavor wrapped in a flavor wrapped in a flavor wrapped in a flavor wrapped in a flavor
I
wrapped
was
in a
gonna say
flavor,
there's at least one or two more.
and then wrapped in a flavor, and then a shell's put over.
No, then it's a box.
And then after that,
Yeah.
the box. Yeah.
Is there a flavor on the box?
Maybe, did you lick it?
I have actually licked the occasional cardboard box.
I heard you licked a lot of boxes. I don't know
No,
about any
maybe boxes.
gobstopper boxes. I used to lick as postage stamps too, and as envelopes.
What's wrong with licking your envelopes?
Well, when you're
Mucilage is
trying to
yummy.
return your Amazon package, you're not supposed to lick it before you stick it. It doesn't work that way, man.
Wow. Okay, so are there any candies we've missed along our journey?
What's your favorite candy?
Jelly things that
No,
were
those don't
coated in
count.
sugar. What is wrong?
No, nobody likes those. Gumdrops? Okay, done.
Wow, you
Nobody
just
likes
dismissed
them.
the whole entire gumdrop thing.
Nobody likes them.
How do you know they sell them? If
People
they
sell
sell them,
them-
somebody likes them.
They're great decorations for around like gingerbread houses or any sort of special candy type cake. Nobody actually enjoys eating them.
If you
Everybody will
pack
eat one
them-
and go, no, and then
If
that's
you
it.
pack them together and back them with C4, they're awesome.
What? What?
What about those little pixie sticks things?
Oh my God, yes, the straws that were just nothing but sugar with a little flavor to it.
I
Oh
was the
yeah,
best babysitter because all the kids got those.
2 of those, and you were like, those were the original energy drinks.
Do you want a sugar rush? Your eyeballs to pop out of your head? Well, kids, I got this the thing for you. Tear it, pour it in.
Look,
Woo!
dude.
If you tear in both ends, all you gotta do is inhale.
You hit 2 of
This is
those.
teaching kids how to do cocaine. What?
Is that why we can't find them anymore?
I think so.
That's
That's
just
probably.
oh no, I bet you the dollar store has them.
Do they have candy cigarettes too?
I don't know, I have to check.
What
You're
about
gonna have
those
to
wax things with the liquid in them?
Oh, I love those, because you could
My
just
kids
stuff it
love
in
them,
and you
yeah.
chew. But you hit 2 of those pixie sticks before leg day, right as you're walking in the gym.
You're gonna have a bad day afterwards.
Yeah, but man, that workout's gonna be phenomenal.
I don't believe it.
Pop rocks.
Yeah, that's a whole the myth of the pop rock.
Yeah,
You
outside
killed
of
my
this
baby.
conversation, as it's recorded, I can tell you all about some pop rocks.
Like the candy pop rocks. Don't give them to dogs. That's very cruel.
Oh, it's glad you changed the subject. Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
We're gonna have to revisit that later. Yeah, so the whole entire pop rock thing, I thought it was stupid. I was like, okay, snap, crackle, pop. Ooh,
Well, you
wait,
see,
okay.
I don't know
No,
if
that's Rice Krispies.
No, see, pop rocks are fun, especially when you have boys within your group, because apparently it was a thing to have pop rocks come out of your nose.
Huh?
It was disgusting.
How?
My sinuses wouldn't be, and then you coat your sinuses with sugar. Isn't that like the recipe for a sinus
How did
infection?
you get the pop rocks in there?
The same way that the sugar in the straws, you could do a lot of things with that. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, give me that $5 bill.
Well, actually, they would throw like two to four packages in their mouth at the same time and throw their head forward, and they would try to get them pop rocks.
Yeah,
come out of
because
their
then
nose.
it would force it through your sinuses, which
Oh,
is
wow, that's
really not the
disgusting.
brightest thing.
Well,
to
I'll tell
do.
you what. By the end of that, I bet your sinuses are really clear.
No, because they're coated in sugar.
And then
now.
at the end of it, they're probably sticky.
'Cause then as you're inhaling,
Ew.
that sugar's drying.
Ew.
So now you've got like candy coated snot. Oh, Lord help us all. No, let's pass on that.
Mm.
Why does little Johnny have a sinus infection? We have no idea.
Well, you see what happened was.
What happened?
All the good stories start like that, right?
Funny thing happened on the way to the library today.
So, we had a couple of beers, and old Johnny and I said, hey, you know what? I heard Pop Rocks can come out of your nose. Watch
Johnny
this.
said, hold my beer.
No, he didn't. He crushed it on his forehead after he pounded it.
It is the South. Yeah, I've seen that.
Nobody says, hold my beer. You just finish it, and then you go about doing what it is you want, and then you get another beer.
Because you don't trust
This
your
is
buddy to
Florida,
hold your beer?
man.
Yes, Florida man. Because he's the guy that says, hold my beer.
No, he doesn't hand his beer. He pounds his beer and then says, "Here, take this," or he throws it in the the recycling bin. We do have.
And see, girls do that too if it's chocolate beer.
No, Southern girls do that in Florida too. They finish their beer. They don't say hold it.
Where did I move?
I'm about to say, you don't know what you're talking about.
Where did I move to?
This is Florida. Everybody finishes their beer. They don't say hold it. They chug it. They do what it is they're gonna do, and then they get another beer.
Because it's not beer, it's beer.
You don't do that to a Guinness. Oh no.
No, they don't drink Guinness. Oh, I can't drink that stuff. That's
Nobody in Florida
That's
drinks Guinness.
that. What was?
Excuse me?
Almost nobody in Florida drinks Guinness. All right, well, I'm outnumbered. I like the Guinness draw. I'm not a big fan of the
stout.
Yeah, the stout.
Well, that's because it tastes like crap here.
Well,
Well,
yeah, over in
if-
Ireland's amazing.
If we gotta have a beer
We
episode.
cannot have a beer episode.
Have you ever had the Tellies of London?
Who?
It's
The
like
tea?
Guinness, but it's white instead of black. Like the dark Guinness
You know me,
is like a really dark brown or almost black.
I'm fairly finicky. I like it.
How do they make it white? That's a lot of.
I don't know. It's Tetley's. I don't know. It's London. Is it right?
Yeah, because they use cane sugar.
I don't know. Well, I'm just saying it has the same sort of thing like a Guinness. There's like that metal ball sort of thing going on to it.
Oh, you mean the nitrogen cartridge?
Whatever it is that's inside of the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So first off, you've traveled the world and you did not meander into an Irish pub and get a pint of Guinness.
Yeah. What?
All this traveling the
You
world.
may
I
have
got
been-
Murphy's.
Oh, you have to turn in your military.
I
card
like
now.
Murphy's.
What is that? That's like the Budweiser.
Seriously.
Oh,
We need a
man.
beer
So-
episode. I'm so in on
No,
that
no,
one.
we're not having a beer episode. So
I'll bring terrible beer.
no, we only do Belgian in this house. So in my two jaunts.
Wait a minute. You had Budweiser Nitro the other
That's
day.
because it was given to me. That was given to me. That was
Ew,
given to
really?
me
Why?
and to test. And it actually wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't.
It was
good.
actually not terrible. It actually had flavor.
For
unlike-
anything that said
Yes,
Budweiser on
yes,
it, I was
seriously.
actually impressed.
I was impressed too, which is why I drank it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna end up pouring this.
How did all this candy stuff keep leading to beer?
I don't know, but so
Chocolate beer.
Exactly. So the
Transition period.
The two jaunts I spent over in Eastern Europe. We went to an Irish pub because we just go out. So I've had Guinness here.
It's not the same.
Then I went there and I had Guinness.
Beer.
Oh my God, it was rich and creamy and tasty. And the stuff we have here was like bitter and watery and unpleasant.
Well, what you were describing before you started giving the negative comments was Tetley's. So, I mean, it's
So
like I
it's-
said, it's just white or
so it's-
really light colored
So it's
versus dark colored.
so Tetley's is Guinness without
Soul.
soul.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
It's made in London.
But there's a lot of soul in London now.
There's lots of different types of beers out there, right?
Yeah, there are.
I mean, well, it's just another one. And like I said, as far as that sort of stuff goes, for some reason, I like the Tetley's, the taste of the Tetley's over the Guinness, especially
McEwen?
compared to the Guinness that you get here in the States.
Have you McEwen? Even the imported McEwens
Yeah,
that you get.
that's fine.
You didn't like McEwens?
Oh no, I thought it was great. I get it when I go to the French restaurant in Titusville.
Okay. So at least you have some taste there. Have you tried?
That was a lot of taste. It's good stuff.
Have you tried Sam Smith's organic chocolate?
No.
Oh my God!
I want some.
Oh, we're not going to have a beer episode, but fine, we will.
We'll have a beer episode.
No,
Yeah.
we will not.
Yeah.
But I have to find it again.
I'll bring some
'cause
Canadian beer.
Maybe
No,
we
let's
should
have real
just
beer.
No, it's
set up
real
the
beer.
camera one day, do a board game, and then
A board
we'll
game?
have a bunch of beer there. We'll drink the beer
Resistance is
with the
futile.
camera on, and we'll only put that on the YouTube. It won't be on the podcast.
Resistance, a board game. Resistance is futile. So is that like a board game? Is that like playing
With shot glasses.
Operation, but with like living humans and grafting in electronics?
I did not say Borg game.
Oh, I thought you said. board.
What would be the error message if it was a Borg game? Ow! All right, your turn with the tweezers.
Oh my god, that was just not right.
Mm,
Okay, so candy.
yeah.
Let's.
Well, we know my
kinda-
favorite. It's the red vines, right?
And I can't
And
knock
what
red
was
vines.
your favorite?
Red vines are really
You still
good.
haven't answered what your favorite is.
I don't know that I have a favorite. It's a mood thing.
Hers
Every
is
now
chocolate. We
and then-
figured that one out already.
Every now and then, I'll get in the mood for, a piece of chocolate, and I'll go get a Lindt usually, or if they have some Guion, or something rich, something really, with a high chocolate
Okay.
percentage.
This scenario: you walk into a mall that still has one of those giant candy stores in it, right? We're talking
Chocolate covered gummy
like
bears.
mall. There we go. Mall of Millennia, right? And you could choose absolutely
Chocolate
anything.
covered gummy bears.
There you go.
There's hands down.
Oh.
There's
Gummy bears used to be my favorite.
No. The chocolate covered gummy bear is like chocolate and gummy bear. It's nirvana.
It
is.
does
No,
sounds
it's
cool.
like
It is-
those.
no,
You poke
no.
your finger in
No,
those
no,
Russell
no.
Stover
No,
ones.
it's not. Oh my god, that's horrible.
You're like, which one? I don't want that one squish. That one squish. No.
Every now and then.
We all do it.
No, well, I don't.
Because the orange cream is disgusting.
The orange cream is good if you actually
what?
pop the whole thing in your mouth with the candy shell. The orange cream is actually not
We
terrible.
must have drunk a lot of beer.
I think he might have eaten the wrapper.
This is brutal. This is just brutal. I'm telling you, the chocolate covered gummy bear. It's. There is nothing like it.
I gotta try it.
You got
It sounds good. I do like gummy bears.
But you got to order off Amazon in the winter,
So they don't
melt,
Oh.
but
warm.
fresh.
I was gonna say,
Oh my God,
It's
they're
probably gonna be
yummy.
like 82 to 75 to 82, somewhere in there on Christmas Day here.
I don't know about
Wait,
this.
75 that low? I'm thinking 85 to 87.
Well, we're talking
Well,
about
then-
the morning till night or morning till midday kind of thing. That's gonna be our temperature range.
okay. I'll give, yeah.
In the morning,
there's a-
probably
there's a
85.
chance.
If it's some weird cold front shows up, we might get to 68 for about an hour and a half.
If you're lucky.
Good enough that you roll down your windows without your air
You could put a
conditioning.
little note
And the
on
bugs will be quiet
delivery
for a
thing
minute.
to deliver it in the cooler that you leave on the back of your porch.
Yeah, but if
There
it's
we go.
in a brown van or a bluish van now, since they've gone all, dude, Jeff's like, cradle to grave, baby, cradle to grave. So it's hot in there. By the time they get to you, it's too late. They don't have a refrigerated section yet.
Wait a minute. So were you saying that you're getting excited when the panel van shows up to your house? We have candy. He's not delivering puppies today. Kids, come on over. Really?
Wow.
Careful when
I
you put
think
all
we
that
need
together.
to wrap the candy cast up.
Oh.
So.
We are approaching that time.
This is just horrible.
No, it's fun.
But on the way out, Mounds or Almond Joy?
Sometimes it feels like nothing. Sometimes.
Well, here's the problem with both of those for me.
Uh-oh.
I don't care much for coconut.
Don't you insult my fruit-ish
Oh my-
nut thing
I
substance.
like coconut. Well, exactly. What is it? I was like, fruit is it a nut? But it's its own special thing, right?
It is.
I think coconut milk is great.
Yes.
I think
Water.
coconut water, the liquid that's inside the coconut is the nectar of the gods. Everybody goes, oh, this is amazing. We can make all sorts of things with this. Dear human earth of which we live on, it's the greatest thing that's ever grown, right? The stuff that's inside of it, most people go,
saved
this is
Tom Hanks.
awesome. He talked to his volleyball, right?
There were lots of people that talk to their balls.
He could have opened that package, and inside of it could have been a radio, which saved him, and he could have got back to delivering more packages. Then they would have been able to claim, hey, it never showed up to my doorstep. All right, Amazon, we're sending out another one. No problem. He could have been rescued. Instead, he talked to his volleyball and was very sensuous with his coconut.
Okay, so let's move on.
All
Because
right.
we're running out of
Anyways,
time here.
so I can't have tree nuts. The Almond Joy's out. And I don't care for coconut. So the coconut one's out. I mean, it's shredded coconut. I
You're
don't
un-American.
like shredded coconut. I just don't.
You're un-American.
Now, if I had to look at them and go, that one looks cooler than the other, I mean, the coconut looks nice.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
How do you eat your bang bang shrimp then? It's got
It's
coconut
fried.
on it.
Yeah.
But it's got coconut on it.
Yeah. I eat it with my mouth. You know. Oh, it's
I'm
crunchy.
glad. That's why you
Yes.
just covered up your nose.
Well, there's other holes too. We're not
No,
gonna try putting any
Jesus.
shrimp in there. My poor ears are big there, you know. Some on my eyeball. I mean, I had a nice hole in my forehead recently. Ow,
Look,
that still hurt to poke it.
see, I was about to say, why did you bother, Rick? Why?
I know. I poked.
You know, I gotta
poked
fix
my
that.
official Harry Potter scar.
I figured out how to fix it. Because it was a
Well,
thing that.
okay, on
hold on.
camera you can see that it's shaped like a Y now.
So I figured it out while
Sort of.
helping people obtain their levels of fitness. I figured out how to fix your scar pain.
Okay, well, if one thing hurts, you make something hurt somewhere else. So.
Very good.
No.
Why not?
Because the tempura shrimp is going to be in the ear.
All I need is a ball peen hammer and a second, and that pain will go away.
Well, you have giant sledgehammers.
But they're not here.
Where are they?
In the trunk
Oh,
of my
that's right,
car.
at your gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Just drop one in your foot. We'll call it an accident.
Isn't
The
that
pain
when
in
you
other
pee down
places
your leg?
away. Yes.
No.
Wait, no?
No.
That's on purpose?
No.
It was
No,
cold
no,
out, and I
no.
needed to.
No,
My
no,
extremities.
I was trying to warm it up.
No. Boys are
Yes.
gross.
What are you trying to say?
Guys, pee on yourself. That's gross.
Not on purpose. Well,
Well,
I mean,
like
the
I
whole
said, I
feet
feel-
thing.
See?
Yeah, I hear it makes your feet really soft.
Well, no, it prevents athlete's foot too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I've never had to deal with that, so.
Well, you're not an athlete. You coach. You don't follow. You lead.
You got
All
a
right.
marathon?
And with that, we're almost out of time. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, complaints, bitches, or gripes about anything that we said here, and likely you do, email us, notrobotsquestions@gmail.com. And if you have a voicemail that you want to leave, say, hey, this is Not Robots Podcast you're listening to. Go to anchor.fm/not-robots where you can click the little message button. And if you're on Apple, listen to the Apple podcast there. Make sure to leave us a review. Apparently, it's supposed to really help and put us in another group. And thank you very much for being our first human guest.
You're welcome.
High fives all the way around. Not these goofy elbow things or, elbow pounds or fist pound things, whatever it is. That's enough. Thank you. All right. Not Robots out. Deuces.
You got to do this again sometime.
All right.
You know
No.
what I'm saying?
The camera thing will stay on for a little bit because we always have other stuff that somehow comes up after the recording. And before sometimes too.
I don't know what show.
What are you talking about?
That stuff does not happen.
Okay, the Unibrow Brewery has this amazing line.
Again, are
of
you
beer.
saying unibrow?
Bro.
Unibrow.
It's French.
Oh,
It's
unibrow.
Unibrew.
Gotcha.
And they have a 13% beer called Terrible. It's amazing.
13%?
13%. It's so good.
Motherfucker.
So good. And then they have Le Fin du Monde, which is the end of the world. And the first time I had that beer, I had 2 beers and went to get up to go to the loo, and everything started to be wobbly.
What percentage is that one?
I think it's 9.
Candy with a human guess.
What kind of gifts did you guys have before?
We had a Google Home Mini,
Yeah.
Okay.
and where you'd say, the hey G word, which I'm not trying to set his phone off.
It's upside down. It won't listen
And
to
then
you.
ask it questions and stuff. You
It's
tell it
ignoring
thank you
you.
so on, and it actually will respond. So, in the middle of our conversation, whatever it is we were talking about at the time, we'd ask it or sort of question about it or say something to it, and it would respond. It actually was pretty funny. Like, we were trying really hard to see if we could confuse it, and we did.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, because it gave us the wrong information on the
Warp.
maximum warp speed in a Star Trek episode.
Yep.
Or across the entire
It was
series.
what 9.9 it said,
Yeah.
and Deep Space Nine, which is wrong because Voyager went fan warp to warp
Yeah,
10.
but you want to know why it didn't register
Because even
that?
it doesn't watch Voyager.
Precisely!
Oh, man.
But everybody
Voyager's
watches
so
Firefly.
I have
bad.
seen every episode of Voyager. I don't need to watch it again.
I don't know if he's watched Firefly. He's not.
Of course I've watched Firefly. Jesus Christ, I'm not Russian.
Not Russian.
You're a fellow browncoat. Yes.
Oh my God, I'm not Russian.
Whoa.
Why did it have to be Russian?
No, I just randomly chose a country.
You could have gone, I'm not socialist.
Russian's
That's
better.
true. Yeah, I'm not a socialist.
I'm not Bernie Sanders. Okay, let's move on.
No, I'm definitely not Bernie Sanders. That guy's way old. He's got an awesome car though. He drives an Audi R8.
He does.
I know, right? Cool car, man.
His reaction time.
That's a strange thing to drive as a socialist, though, isn't it?
Well, why
I
is
mean,
that a strange thing to drive as a socialist?
okay, well, let's see. He thinks everybody needs to be in what, the, I don't know, 100,000 range or whatever, but that car is like $300,000.
Not quite 300. It depends on what option.
Well,
He had the
after
carbon
the tax.
package
Yeah.
and the R type, or whatever it is, the S, R, RS. Whatever the
there
top-
shouldn't be an RS8. There's no reason to make a race car that you can supposedly drive on the street any fucking faster than it is now.
Okay, well, Ford did it with their latest GT, so, I mean, it has a legal NHRA and ISMA cage already installed in the thing. It has mounts for your shoulder straps for the whole 5-point harness already there.
I want one.
Me too.
That would be fun.
No,
I would lose my license in 2 weeks.
I
I would lose my license on the first day.
I just want my.
Or my life, one or the other. The cage will save me only so far, I'm sure.
I got my jump bag, we're fine.
That's all I want.
You want one?
I just want
Can't
my
I?
RS6 Avant. That's all I want.
Well, for 2021, Audi's finally going, all right, fine, we'll bring it to the States. The guys sort of
I
want
take
it.
to
And
one-
every single one of the dealerships is going, haha, we can sell these like way jacked up prices. And they are. They're like 2-3 times price right now, and everybody's in line for them.
Because once you tune that thing,
You don't even need to.
no. There's a company that I think 7 years ago tuned one to 880 horse.
Just tuned, no part change.
Oh yeah, I mean, chipped and exhaust and turboed and
I mean,
turned it into.
I've seen a Honda Element, changed whatever to 1,200 horsepower.
Dra-
And
dragging-
it's 4 cylinders, so.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a living room with 800. A finely appointed living room with 880 horsepower.
Well, I mean, the Element is kind of like a station wagon, just a whole lot taller, and they squished it a bit on each side.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how you don't flip that thing over with wind resistance. 'Cause
I
that's
don't
a
know
cube,
either, because it's got decent handling, and I drive like an idiot.
And he's proud of that.
Well, my wife says I drive slow, so Lord knows how quick she's going.
So, one of the guys who works for Controls on Demand, or COD, the electricians that are doing work for, his name is Sal.
Sal.
His real name is Salim. He's Palestinian. He said he used to hold a record in the state of Florida for the fastest at 100 and, I think that one was 117 miles an hour with speed limit.
117 over?
Yeah, he's a tuner. So he says he was gonna have a tattoo on his foot.
Of the ticket.
No.
Hmm.
Of the periodic chart element PB. I'm like, dude,
That's
Lead,
awesome.
if you didn't notice it.
I'm
That's-
like, dude, you're
That's
hardcore.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's cool.
he's flipping nuts. He's awesome, but he's nuts.
That's a good sock. We should get socks that say that. That's great.
Oh, right sock only that says PB.
Yeah.
Peanut butter? Most people would be like, why do you have peanut butter?
Yeah.
Well, most people are
Plebeians.
idiots.
Plebeians.
Yeah. Well, plebeian sounds a lot like PB too.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I called my boss a self-serving retrobate the other day, and he looked at me. He told me to go away.
Did he know what it meant?
Of course not. He had to look it up.
Did you get fired like an hour later after he was done Googling?
No, surprised.
No, he or she
Yeah.
he kept you on.
Yeah, well,
Because he finally discovered that you were smarter than him.
well, I went up to them and I said, this guy told me how to cuss out my director, and I'm going to practice that right now with you. That's how the conversation started. It was great.
Good job, Harry. Uh-huh. It's all your fault.
I did not tell anybody how to curse out anyone. I am the Lord and Master of Peace and Harmony, and
No, that's what I do. I do yoga, remember?
and
Yeah, I can have a yoga episode.
oh yeah, we can have an episode all about yogurt.
Yoga.
I don't do
We
yoga.
can do like probiotic yogurt.
Yeah.
We can do
Yoga.
frozen yogurt.
Hot yoga,
We can
hatha
do
yoga,
we could do
power
you know,
yoga.
like
We should
Greek
do
yogurt.
power yoga.
We could do like that.
Vini yoga.
We could
yin
do like
yoga.
fat
yoga
free
is just
versus
amazing.
whole milk yoga. You know,
Yoga.
we could go all in. Better than beer.
Nothing's better than beer.
Oh,
You even
there's
have
a
yoga
lot
with
of
beer.
things better than beer.
You forgot all about the most important yogurt. May the Schwartz be with you. All right, I turn those off.
Yes.
Terrible.